Pete Buttigieg is doing everything he possibly can to try to make you, America's man's men, and all Americans forget the things that we say under the fear of fake news influence that we don't care about, but that we really do. He wants you to forget all but at a cerebral level. He wants you to remember that he's gay, and that this somehow is another historic. By historic we mean fake news historic. Of course, every president is historic, but in that Marxian way, where we're progressing toward communism. Yeah, he wants you, where you have to have a homosexual president. He wants to do everything that he can to make you forget the things that he does with his fake husband in the dark of night, which repulses all of us at a visceral level, and rightfully so. It's how God designed us. God designed you to be repulsed by the mere thought of an ass man, a bona fide ass man. And no, I do not mean proctologist, someone with a weird fixation. I tell this to men who, for some reason, like to do chicks up the butt. I said, listen, man, you're one step closer to that's how they get you started. And that's it's like doing chicks up the it's like marijuana. It's the gateway drug for homosexuality. Just don't do it. It's not built for that. It's not made for that. You weren't designed for that. But someone who wants to be your president thinks that it is. And Pete Buttigieg, Pete Buttigieg, he's doing everything that he can to attempt to make you forget that he is doing those evil things in the black of night, which no man should ever do, no self-respecting man, certainly no president of the United States. And we only kind of use the fact that it's mildly comical to a point, because really it's a serious business, and we cannot have obviously cannot have a president of the United States doing that. He's taking voice inflection services, and so he's trying to, in other words, his homosexuality drives this. Ha! I'm Pete Buttigieg, and I approve this message. Ha! Hiya, Pluto. So he's taking voice inflection services. He's taking a lot of oral services of various sorts, but he's taking voice inflection courses, and Joe Biden has been gunned down by the drive-by media because they know that he's no good at this point, as NBC and ABC both did hit pieces on Joe Biden ahead of the Hawkeye cockeye. So Joe Biden is he's being abandoned by his cronies in the fake news media. Even they're giving up on it. So it's always interesting to see these people who appear to be united. The fake news builds up as having a united front, but then they axe each other that much more sinisterly, that much more. It's like a mob hit job is what the AP is adept at doing. And it's kind of sad, because you see these people and think, but you're my friends, my friends. The fake news media is no American's friend, not even Joe Biden's. Anyway, Pete Buttigieg is trying to repattern his speaking. He's saying folks a lot more. Saying folks because that's what Mark Zuckerberg and Barack Obama and Pete Buttigieg, that's what being a real American means to them. That you say the word folks a lot, and and evidently you begin your sentences real slow, and then you finish up fast. Begin real slow. Listen, you gotta begin real slow and then end it quick. Like Barack Hussein Obama. So that's one thing that he's doing to try to make himself, he's trying to lose the gay voice with vocal inflection courses. And he's what else is he doing? He's trying to do everything in his power to make you forget that he's obsessed with ass. And an American president should not an obsession with the male anus foster. This is America's Mansman, americasmansman.com.